So as you've just experienced, Blender snapping can be a little bit complicated, and I completely understand that. But trust me, you've got to use it. The more you use it, the better you'll get at it, and it will eventually start to make sense. However, for the time being, there is a simpler way of doing it, and it's using something called an add-on. An add-on is an extra little bit of code that comes from someone who's developed it to bring it into Blender. It's one of the brilliant things about the Blender community. It is very active and constantly developing new workflows and techniques and tools for Blender, and a lot of them are completely for free, including this amazing add-on right here. The add-on that I want to show you is called CAD Transforms. Now, there's a link underneath this video, and it's going to take you to this page here. Now, this page is a Gumroad page of the CAD Transforms add-on. It's completely for free. You can put in a 0 here or put in a donation amount. I personally would put in even just $1. It means a lot, and this add-on is amazing. So once you get this add-on, it's going to give you a little zip file. So let's go ahead and install that zip file. To do that, we go over to Edit, then Preferences, and you'll find add-ons right here. Then you're going to click Install and navigate to where that entire zip file is. So this here is where I have my entire zip file. Now, if you're on Mac OS, sometimes it likes to unzip your files automatically. Make sure you zip them up, because the way add-ons work is as a zip file. So I'm going to click this, and I'm going to install the add-on. I'll click it. There we have it. It is now installed. It's installing it, and there we go. It's now updated in here. I have to just turn it on though. So let's click here and turn it on. Now, there is a few quality of life changes that I would advise here. Click this little drop down, and these are the add-on sort of settings behind the scenes. So we're going to scroll down here. On font size, I'm going to put this up all the way to 45 for myself. I'm also going to go and change my circle widget radius to 15, I think is a good amount. Then I'm going to snap widget here, change that to 5. This one over here, I'm going to change that to 5 as well. Oops, it's gone ahead and changed all of those. I don't know why it's doing that. And then this one here, I'm going to change that to 5 as well. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Now just be aware that down here, you're going to see that there's a whole bunch of shortcuts, but don't worry, I'm going to explain all of these real soon. So let's close this here. It's saved everything it should have, and if it hasn't, remember the burger stack, and then click Save Preferences. So this CAD Transforms, where does it live? Right here. When you click it, it activates CAD Transforms. And you'll see that now up at the top, we have all of these tools. To deactivate CAD Transforms, you have to click off it, and then you no longer have CAD Transforms active. So let's recreate that scenario that we had here with 2 cubes. Remember how to duplicate? Select this cube, Shift D duplicates, and I'm going to just click that over there. Let's turn on CAD Transforms. So I'm going to go here and turn it on. But you know what? It looks like I'm going to be doing this a lot. So how about I right click it and I assign it to my quick favorites. So now I'll press Q. There's CAD Transforms. I'll click it. CAD Transforms is now on. So now that I have CAD Transforms on, it doesn't mean that it's going to move anything. I need to tell it what operation I want. So if you see up at the top, so we've got G for move, R for rotate, S for scale. Now you've got to be very aware when you're pressing these buttons. If I press G now, look, my cursor has just changed. That means that I have activated one of the transform tools. As I go over to a vertex now, you'll see that there's this little picking circle that's appeared. That's because up at the top left, you'll see that right here, I have my snapping element to vertex. There's a lot of snapping elements, and there's also a whole bunch of shortcuts. So let me just right click to cancel my operation here, and then I'm going to go and click here. This brings you information of the active tool, and the developer of CAD Transforms has brought all of the shortcuts here for quick reference. So now that we have them all there, we'll be able to reference them quickly. So I'm going to select this cube. You have to have something selected before you activate the tool. Remember that. So now that I have this cube selected, I'll press G to activate the movement. And then I'm going to select this vertex here because we have vertex already selected. And then I'm going to click that there. There we go. I've got that movement going on. And I already have vertex snapping. So I'll be able to snap to that vertex over there. That is the power of CAD transforms. So let's just go over here, click and move that over there. Now let's just do a very quick overview of this, because I have an entire video of CAD transforms completely for free over on my YouTube channel. It's about an hour long and it goes through absolutely every single way of doing any type of snapping in CAD transforms. Is linked underneath this video. Okay, here we have it. Let's press G. Now I want to clear that. You can clear absolutely every single type of snapping by pressing space. Now nothing is snapping here. I want to snap to the face center. Let's take a look at the shortcuts. So the shortcut here, face center, Shift F. Okay, Shift F, I'm now going to be able to snap to the face center. Fun thing is, I can also snap to other face centers. That means that I'm going to make that my from point to snap and move from. But for now, let's go here. I'm going to say from here, I want to snap to that vertex over there. Well, I only currently have face center selected. So let's press space to cancel all the snapping. And then I'll press V to activate vertex snapping. And then I'll be able to snap to that vertex right there. So that is just a very, very quick overview of what's going on here. I'm going to go out of my CAD transforms here. How do I do that? The quickest way I do it is I press W, and that takes me out of CAD transforms. Okay, I'll press G, move that out to the side, and very quickly I want to just say you can go into edit mode here. So we'll press tab. We're going to select this bottom face here. So I'll press 3, select this bottom face, and now let's turn on CAD transforms. Now we can't just press Q because we're in edit mode. So we have to go back over here, right click it, and add it to our quick favorites. Now our quick favorites, it's going to have both face orientation and CAD transforms. So I'm going to turn on CAD transforms here, and there we have it. I'm going to press G to start the movement. I'm going to go for this vertex here, constrain this movement. And by the way, here's the awesome thing about CAD transforms. You can hold down your middle mouse button and you can start moving. You might have noticed that you can't do that when you're a normal Blender movement. So I'll press Z to constrain it on the Z. You might want to press Z once again, depending on where it's snapping. And then I'm not able to snap to that. Why am I not able to snap to this external object? It's a little caveat that sometimes Blender does with this add-on of CAD transforms. We're going to go out of edit mode. We're going to select both of them and then take them both into edit mode. I'll select that face once again, and now you'll find that it will snap correctly. So I just press G to turn on the operation, Z, and now it will snap to that vertex. Fun thing, let's go for that edge center there. So I'll press space to cancel all snapping, then edge center. We'll take a look at the shortcuts, Shift E, and there we go. Now I can snap to that edge center height. Okay, that's enough of CAD transforms. There's a lot more to it, but I just wanted to let you know that this might be a more intuitive way, especially if you're coming from a more CAD style approach, and there's a lot more information for it over on that YouTube video.